You have to strengthen your heart by giving it sustenance. Just like you strengthen your bodies with food, with sustenance. The spiritual heart has a sustenance. The majority of the Muslim scholars, if not all of the scholars, say that the sustenance of the heart is knowledge. Authentic knowledge. This is what we need more of. And I'm not talking about knowledge that you see on the internet and social media oftentimes, which doesn't take into consideration context, doesn't take into consideration nuance, rips a verse out of the Quran and says, look, this is what Muslims believe. This is what the Prophet, peace and blessings be upon him, taught. All these nasty lies. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about authentic, real knowledge, the truth. This is what will strengthen our hearts. And many scholars point out that it should also be beneficial knowledge. So authentic and beneficial knowledge. That's what will strengthen our hearts. But there's a problem. If there wasn't a problem, we can say, I'm done. Khutbah's over. I told you the solution. Go and learn about Islam. Go and learn the truth. Read the Quran. Learn about Allah. We're done. You can sustain your heart. But it's not done. The reason why it's not done is because our hearts, and I'm talking about myself first, for many of us, our hearts are not receptive to the knowledge. What do I mean by that? It means we have diseases in our hearts that prevent us from benefiting from the knowledge. Now, since I'm very limited on time, I will touch on only one such disease to illustrate my point. And it is perhaps the most dangerous disease of them all: arrogance. Allah tells us in the Quran, it's not the eyes that are blinded, but blinded are the hearts which are within the breasts. Allah gives us the example in the Quran and in many other places of the arrogance of Iblis, the arrogance of Pharaoh. They had knowledge before them. Iblis saw the unseen, many of the things of the unseen. He had conversations with Allah. He witnessed the creation of the human being. So he had knowledge. How did that knowledge benefit him? It didn't benefit him. Why? Because of his arrogance. He rebelled. He rejected. Same thing with Pharaoh. Pharaoh witnessed with his own eyes the parting of the Red Sea. Can you imagine seeing that? He witnessed many miracles of Musa, alayhi salam. But what did it do for him? He just kept claiming, I'm God. Until the last moment when the seas drowned him. And at then he said his shahada, but it was too late. So what this tells us is that it's not only about knowledge. It's about your heart and purifying your heart.